what's going on, everyone? It is Super Jew 911 here. I'm bringing you everything you need to know about Thrones of Britannia. So that is the new Total War coming out next year. It is part of the Total War saga that we've been hearing about ever since this past summer. And it's not like that image you just saw. It's not like we've already gotten Britannia before, but I digress because it's a little bit different time period, slightly, kind of. I mean, it is, but anyway, I digress because I don't want to really get into that. So this is just everything you need to know about this new game that's coming out. It will be a standalone. You don't need any other game to play it, and because it is just the British Isles, Creative Assembly says it will be way more focused, detailed. Which, I mean, you'd hope it would be because. You don't want it to just like, it's going to be weird to look at it, but if you did play the Kingdoms expansions for Medieval 2, that's what you could imagine it's like. It's like the mini map will just be focused around the British Isles, and it might not seem very big, but I do have faith in Creative Assembly that they'll make it very detailed, and they'll do a really good job of it. So, something else that's really important, the date range. It starts at 878 AD, so right after the King of Wessex died, and then of course King Alfred comes to power, and then they say it doesn't really have an end date, but the game covers up to 1066, so right up to William the Conqueror. Of course, it'll cover the British Isles. There'll be 10 playable factions, and they'll release those over the coming months. They say gameplay won't really come out until the springtime, so that makes me think if gameplay comes out in the spring, I would think that the release date will probably be in the summer, which I'm actually fine with because then that just allows us to play it all summer. Whoop whoop. So that's something to look forward to. There's nothing with specs out or anything like that. Of course, it will be released sometime in 2018. Now, the engine that it will be built off of is Attila. Now, this is something I kind of want to mention. So, it's kind of funny because if you go on the blog website where they have like an FAQ and whatnot, they say they're going to do some changes to the Attila engine to make it run as smoothly as possible. So it's almost like they knew that Attila did not run very well for a lot of people. Like, it really wasn't optimized that well. It's just kind of funny how they put that in there because I think that was really, I don't know, I think it's important because they know they were listening to people. So I really hope that they're right. And I think they will do something, like I really, really do, because I think that since this is such a smaller map, I'm putting smaller, it's not as much land area, but I'm sure the map will still be just as detailed and big as ever. I do still think that they'll do a good job. Like they'll stand by their word. They'll make it as smooth as possible. And in terms of features, there'll of course be new unique factions. It's like all the little stuff you'd expect them to put in. At least I hope. I don't really want to bring it up because it doesn't have anything to do with this video, but I really do hope they kind of do more, since this is a brand new game, than just the power and politics. I mean, I get the power and politics is supposed to go with the expansion for Rome 2 coming out at the end of this month, but still, if you watch my impression video, I wasn't really, I wasn't too impressed, but I digress again because, I'm sure that they will, they'll do good. They'll add in a bunch of new features and whatnot, so it'll be really, really great. I think that's all I really have. If you have any questions or want to know more about it down below, the setting will, of course, be right after the Great Heathen Army, and King Alfred will, of course, be fighting the Danish that are set there. So it should be a really good scenario. It should be a really nice setting. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I hope this video was very informative to you. Be sure to subscribe because I'll probably make another info video about this really soon. So be sure to subscribe to get updates on all that, and I will see you guys next time.